you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of BASS, the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. And here I am now, fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour.
Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites.
Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.
Bass Nation, let me hear ya.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2024 Minnetonka Classic Bass Tournament, sponsored by the Minnesota Bass Nation. We have roughly 95 teams competing today here on Lake Minnetonka. We are at Surfside Park in Mound, Minnesota, streaming live on our Bass Nation channel. We want to take a moment to thank all the anglers that did participate today, as well as our sponsors, because they make it possible for us to put this tournament on. Talent, MG Lures, Garmin, Rapala, VMC, Humminbird, Minn Kota, Skeeter, and Yamaha. So we want to thank all of them. Also thank the City of Mound, as we've had the weigh-in here every year for the Minnetonka Classic. We're back. We've got anglers at the tanks already, getting ready to bring their bag of fish up to weigh. There will be top 3 prizes awarded today for the top 3 teams. Also a big bass prize as well. So we are about ready to get underway here with the weigh-in. Again, we want to thank everybody for participating. One thing, anglers, to know, once you've weighed in, when you come up here, you weigh your fish, you will want to grab a slip. That will print out right here behind me. You'll want to grab that and then exit out this way to get your fish back out into the water. As soon as you can move boats off the beach once you've weighed in, we'd really appreciate it, as we've got a lot of boats that will be coming in here for the weigh-in. Our first team coming into weigh is boat number 25, Mike McCormick and Zach McCormick. How'd it go out there for you today?
It was pretty tough, but it was a blast. We had a really good time.
Good, good.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for fishing with us today. You want to grab your slip as it comes out here. Anything, I mean, I know that front moved in last night. Do you think that made a difference for you?
Yeah, it made a bit of a difference, but we were catching them in 10 to 12 feet today, and we lost a couple of them that might have helped us a bit, but it was really fun day. So.
That's good to know. It's always fun out on Lake Minnetonka. A lot of challenges out there for sure. So we've got our first boat in. That was boat 25, Mike and Zach McCormick. Now we've got boat number 1 coming up, Max Bird, Tyler, is it Libel? Libel. All right. I'll be liable for whether or not I pronounce your name correctly. How was it out there for you guys today?
Fun, but kind of tough, stingy, but a lot of fun.
Good, good. All right, so you want to grab your slip and head on out. Thanks for fishing with us today. Next boat up. Boat number 18, 19. That is Sean Fowler and Rick Filesticker coming up here today. Well, guys, I've heard it's challenging out there today.
It was okay. Really stingy. So.
13.89 is your total weight today. Again, folks, this is a team tournament. So that means that both anglers in the boat, they can weigh up to 6 fish. And so they are doing that right now. We're making sure that we're doing really well with fish care. If you can see our tanks over here, aerated tanks, we always make sure that fish care is #1 priority to get these fish back in the lake, keep them healthy. So boat number 3, this is John Vig and Dallin Schmidt. So how was it out there?
It was pretty good right away. We caught them fast and furious, and then it just kind of trickled out from there.
All right. Well, beautiful day, though, to be out on the water. All right. Grab your slip. Thanks, guys, for fishing with us. Again, once you've weighed in, if you can make it back to your boats and get them off the beach so that we have room for the next anglers coming up to weigh their fish. Again, want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Talon, MG Lures, Hummingbird, Minn Kota, Skeeter, Yamaha, Garmin, Rapala, and VMC. And, of course, our title sponsor is the Minnesota Bass Nation. I'll talk a little bit more about that organization later on. Boat number 12, we've got John Bird, Steve Lee. All right. Awesome. I figured you had a... How'd it go for you out there today?
It went pretty good. Had a limit in half an hour, and then upgraded all of them throughout the day. So.
Well, that's nice. Good. Well, grab your slip here, and thanks for fishing with us today. Boat number 21. This is Brian Bottenfeld, Bill Newman. Bill. Yeah. Well, you know, you're the face of the organization. How was it out there for you, Bill?
We found it tough. First hour and a half was good, but after that, it just really found it down.
It sounds like the way it's been for a lot of anglers today, that the morning played out pretty well, and then it just kind of dried up. All right. Well, thanks for fishing. Yeah. Boat number 6 coming up. Joseph Gorman, Solomon Glenn. Oh, I'm sorry. Boat 13. Reese and Steven Sanders. Thanks, guys. How was it for you guys out there today?
Had a great time. Nice weather, no rain.
Got to fish with my dad, and awesome day. Awesome day.
That's great. Yeah, because part of it isn't just the competition; it's also the company, right? Nice. Good job, guys. Your slip is right there, and you can head on out this way. Thanks so much for fishing with us today. Boat number 23 coming up. That's Connor Graham, Chad Smith. Come on over, guys. So have you fished the Classic here before?
I have a few years, or kind of a while ago, actually, at this point, but it's fun to get back into it.
Did you have a decent day?
A little better than we thought, to be honest, but it was tough. It's grimy, but I don't know. We're grateful to have what we do.
Awesome. Good job, guys. You want to get your slip here when you have a chance? So just real quick, the Minnesota Bass Nation is a state organization affiliated with BASS, the national organization. Here in Minnesota, it's very strong. We have a lot of clubs statewide. If you're ever interested in learning more about tournament fishing, even if you've never tournament fished before, going to the Minnesota Bass Nation website is a really good idea. You'll see a lot of information there about the different tournaments, as well as clubs that you can join. There are clubs all across the state of Minnesota that fish tournaments during the summer, and then that ends the year with the State Tournament of Champions. This year, it'll be up on Lake Vermilion, and that's always at the first part of August. So check that out. If you're interested, you can find a club there that you could fish with. Learn more about tournament fishing by heading over to Minnesota Bass Nation's website. All right, our next boat. 15, boat 15, Jeff Boshart, Brad Klein. Come on up, guys. You have a decent day out there?
Got a lot of fish. It's tough to get the big ones.
Okay, 1709. Is that about where you thought you were when you came up to the scale, or did you think you had more?
No, we thought about 17 pounds.
All right. Okay. All right, so they're going to weigh a big one here. Looks like they got a Couple nice ones there to pick from.
Yeah, we got to.
All right, just figuring out which one here they're going to weigh as their big fish. There it is. All right, coming in for the big fish here. As I said earlier, there are prizes awarded to the top 3 finishers, as well as the team with big bass for the tournament. There are about 95 teams fishing the Minnetonka Classic this year. Again, we are at Surfside Park in Mound, Minnesota, on the edge of beautiful Lake Minnetonka. Great day out here today, sunny, warm. Sounds like the fishing was challenging, but that can happen regardless of the weather. So we're excited to see as more teams are lined up here, ready to go. Our next boat, boat number 9, and that is Glenn Walker and Chad Eddings. All right, guys. Glenn, come on over. How was it out there for you?
Started off a little slow, but end of the day, kind of things picked up, and yeah, so kind of worked out. So we'll see how it shakes. But yeah, I think we got a big one we want away here. So appreciate you guys doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so they're going to get a big one here to weigh as well. You fished the Classic before?
Yeah, we've fished. I think this is our 3rd or 4th year together. So yeah, it's a good time.
Well, good. All right, worked out today. Let's see what the big fish is here. 383. All right, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. Grab your slip here. Don't forget to grab your slip. That's that boat. Looks like there's your slip. All right, boat number 11 coming in. Zach Hartley and Zach Beek. Guys, how's it going?
Good. It was a good day in the morning, and then kind of died close too. So.
Did you fish kind of the way you expected to? Did you have to change up at all?
We caught all our fish on one spot, and then after that, it was kind of running around. So.
All right, great. Well, thanks for fishing with us today. Don't forget to grab your slip right here. Yeah, thank you. Again, anglers, when you can, after you've weighed in, and you've got your fish back in the water, if you can get your boats off the beach. So we're making room for the other teams coming in to weigh in. What do we got? Boat number 5. Kylie Zhang and Po Zhang. All right, so how'd it go for you guys today?
Well, in the morning, it was very slow for us. Everybody was in their spots. And then later in the day, picked up for us. Couldn't dial in at the end of the day, but we did what we can.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounds like it was a little challenging out there today. There's your slip. Don't forget to pick that up. Boat number 16 coming in. That's Reed Hurd and John Hurd. Come on over. How was it for you guys out there?
We caught some smallies in the morning and then tried to upgrade some big largemouth, but only ended up with 1, so it wasn't quite enough.
All right. Yep. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. You gotta put together what you can put together. There's a lot of boats out there today fishing. Of course, a lot of recreational craft to deal with as well, as always on Lake Minnetonka, but it's a fun place to fish. A lot of different options. Boat number 14 is coming up to the scale. Jason Dudek and Chad. I'm sorry. 14, yeah. Okay, Jason Dudek and Chad Keller. Guys, how'd it go?
It was pretty slow. We caught a lot of small fish, and it just didn't work out.
Okay. All right. Well, 1409 is what you ended up with for 6 fish. Again, this is a team tournament, 6 fish limit. So they weigh as a team rather than as individual anglers in the boat. So it's team against team. Sponsored by the Minnesota Bass Nation. This is the 2024 Minnetonka Classic Bass Tournament. Boat number 2 is Matt Cunningham and Matthias Cunningham. Come on over, guys. Well, 1927, not too bad. What'd you think?
Oh, like pretty good.
Have you fished this tournament before?
Yes.
All right, great. Did you teach? Is this your dad? Yeah. Did you teach him something today? No, really? Okay.
School thing I'll do 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you won the high school tournament out here. Awesome. What high school?
Minnetonka.
Awesome. How long you been fishing the high school circuit?
This is my first deal.
Well, that's a pretty good beginning to your first year then, huh? All right, we got a couple nice fish here to weigh for big fish. All right, we're going to weigh the big fish here. Yeah. 426. All right, thanks guys for fishing with us today. Here's your slip. There you go. Boat number 6 coming up to the scales, Joseph Gorman, Solomon Glenn. All right, so, and guys, if you've got big bags coming in today, like anything, big, we want to stop you down here, get some photos before you get the fish back into the water. So make sure to do that if you've got a nice big bag of fish. How'd it go out there for you guys today?
A lot slower than expected, but it is what it is.
All right, that's the way it works. There's your slip. Don't forget that. Thanks for fishing with us today. Back out this way. There. Awesome. Thank you. Boat number 4 coming in. Sam Williams, John Connor. They have 6 fish. That's a limit today. Come on over, guys. So you fished this before?
No, it's first time.
How'd it work out for you?
Okay. We didn't catch as many big fish as we did in practice, so.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for fishing with us today. All right. We are excited to be out here again. We're at Surfside Park for the Minnetonka Classic Bass Tournament, team tournament, 6 fish limit. We got our next boat coming in. Boat number 17, Romeo Lore, and is it Caillou Lore. All right. How'd it go for you guys today?
We did all right. We just couldn't find any kicker fish for us. A lot of small dinks.
All right. Okay, well, that's tournament fishing sometimes for sure. We want to thank everybody out here today. Thank all the anglers that participated today, making this tournament every year a success. Coming up again, our next boat. Boat number 18. That's Jeremiah Zitzloff and Brandon Hall. So how'd it go, guys?
It was okay. It was tough. I mean, it's been tough all spring for us. So caught some fish, lost one that would have helped, but that's fishing. That's,
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, not terrible.
Yeah, good day to be out on the water for sure. All right, guys, grab your slip here. Anglers, as you come up, after you weigh your fish, don't forget to grab your weigh slip here as it comes out on the printer. We appreciate that. Again, make sure we're moving boats off the beach so that we can have room for the other teams coming in. There are about 95 teams today that participated in the Minnetonka Classic. This is boat number 44. So this is Jose Soraya and Brian Anderson. Okay, guys. Thanks for fishing with us today. How was it for you out there?
We caught fish all day, so that part was really good. We just couldn't turn some of those fish on beds, and that cost us a little bit.
All right. Well, thanks for fishing with us. Grab your slip there and head out right this way. Boat number. This is boat number 29, and that is Mike McKellany and David Kanan, him too. All right, you got a big bag. It almost was too hard to get up here, huh? All right, did you guys get a chance to practice a lot before this tournament?
Man, I spent hours out here, quite a few days the last week, and it was pretty tough every time I came out. And today was about the same. Caught a bunch of little ones, but still wanted to weigh in. So
for sure, absolutely. Don't forget.
Sir.
And you guys can head on out this way. Thank you for fishing with us today. Boat number 8. This is it Mufang Lo? Awesome. And Michael Chang. Come on over, guys. You guys fished this classic tournament before?
No, not me. First time.
Third, yeah.
Okay, great. How do you feel you did today?
We caught a bunch this morning. It's kind of slowed down and just upgrading was a little tough. Yeah.
That seems to be the theme today. A lot of activity this morning. A little tough to call over the time slip, but thanks for fishing with us today. Have a good rest of your weekend. All right. Boat number 36. That is Jeremy Westerveld. Well, what was the good news or the bad news?
I caught about 50 fish. They just weren't the right ones.
That'll happen for sure. Well, thanks for fishing with us today. Appreciate you coming out. Yep. Boat number 48 coming up here to the scales right now. All right, guys, come on over. So boat number 48, this is Bruce Smith, Brian Jensen. How'd you guys feel it went out there today?
Oh, it was a little tough. It was tough. We got a lot of fish, just not the right ones. But
I got you.
we had a good day. It was fun.
Good. Well, you had a good day. That's good. It's better than some of the other stuff you might have had to do today, right? So for sure. That's right. Oh, don't forget, did you grab your slip? Okay, cool. All right, you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for fishing with us. Boat number 27 coming up here. Come on over, guys. Luke Peterson, Matt Ryan. 1506. That's 6 fish.
That's 6. Yeah.
All right. Well, I just wanted to double check. I don't know. It could have been 3. Who knows? So good. So from practice to here, what was it like?
It was better than we thought it was going to be. We were terrible in practice. So
well, that's good then.
We had fun today.
Good. Awesome. All right. We are continuing the weigh-in here at the 2024 Minnetonka Classic, and this is boat number 40. This is 42. Sorry. This is Blaine Burt and Justin Bowder. You guys fished this classic before?
Oh yeah. Yeah. This one just didn't turn out quite the way we wanted it to. Had a great pattern set up from yesterday. Excellent. And every single one of the hot spots, nothing. Flatline. So,
So you kind of had to run a gun a little bit today?
We had to pull a couple audibles and they just didn't work out.
Yeah, that's part of tournament fishing, isn't it? Yeah, for sure is. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Boat number 43. This is Brody. Is it Dazelle? Dezeal and Ryan Mayland. Myland? Melland. All right, I'll get it after 4 times. How'd you guys do out there today?
It was slow, but we caught fish all day, but no big ones.
Seems to be the theme. A lot of struggles out there today versus even from practice. Did you get out to practice much?
Yeah, I fished Thursday and Friday.
So you had a plan going in. Did you have to change it up at all when you were out there?
Yeah, we did. We were just bouncing around spots, a lot of worm fishing, and it was tough when that sun poked out.
Yeah, a lot of different weather patterns going on this week for sure, and especially the last few days. All right, we are here at Surfside Park. We are. All right, we're going to continue the weigh-in here. I just want to give you an update right now with the teams that have weighed in. Sitting in third place with a combined weight of 18.2 is boat number 12. That's John Bird and Steve Lee. Sitting in second place right now with a combined weight of 18.86 is boat number 23. That is Connor Graham and Chad Smith. And leading the pack right now with the boats that have weighed in is boat number 2, Matt Cunningham and Matthias Cunningham with 19.27. So those are your top 3 weights, top 3 boats right now. Again, there's awards for the top 3, and there's also a prize for big bass. So we're getting ready here to get our next group coming up. Boat number. All right, coming up to the scale now is boat number 40. That's Brian Linder and Andrew Iverson. Guys, how'd it go out there? Come on over. Come on over, guys. How'd it go out there for you today?
It was a grind out there today. I mean, we were hoping for a pretty big bag. It just didn't pan out.
Yeah.
I mean, we caught fish all day. I mean, we had a blast, but just hunt for that big one.
All right.
She never showed herself.
Well, that happens sometimes. So 17 pounds. There you go. Yeah, thank you for fishing with us today. All right, our next boat. Boat number 49 coming up here. Boat number 49, Dan Newman and Nick Newman. Come on over. How'd it play out for you?
Plenty of fish today, over 50, but you miss 3 pounds of fish that keeps you off of 16. So, never found a kicker either.
Yep, that 14.25 for you guys today. Thanks for fishing with us. You want to grab your waist slip there. Again, as you're coming up, make sure, fish care is really important. As you can see, we've got our aerated tanks over here. The fish are always in water. So we're taking good care of the fish today so that we can release them back into the lake. This is the 2024 Minnetonka Classic, boat number 28. And this is Dave Larson and Will Papa. So how'd it go?
Well, we actually had a blast out there today. We caught a lot of fish. We did a little spawn fishing. We flip it in the weeds. We were out jig worming. We did a little bit of everything today. Caught a lot of fish. Just didn't get any big bites.
Yeah. All right. That sounds like kind of a running theme, I think, out there today. What was the weight? 1868. 1868. That puts you up in that top 3 right now, it looks like. Thanks for fishing with us. There. All right. You guys have a good day. Thanks again for fishing with us here at the Classic. All right. Next boat. Boat number 26 coming to the scale. Billy Bartasek and Bob Hennon. All right. There you go. What's that? Yeah. All right. So they're weighing the fish right now. Boat 26. 1731. How'd it go for you out there today?
We had a decent practice. I thought we were going to catch them, but we zigged when we zagged, and we should have started in our second spot. So it was tough.
Making decisions on the water is always difficult sometimes. There you go. Thank you. Thanks for fishing with us today. Boat number 32. Adam Bartasek and Adam Griffith. How'd it go for you today?
It was tough. Practice was awesome, but we chased smallmouth early. We should have flipped it around, went largemouth first, then smallmouth. But,
okay, you got 16.94 there. Right now, our leader, 18.94. Sorry, 18.94. Our leader is still at 19.27. All right, that's a nice fish. 5+ pounder leading the way right now. New big bass, 513. Very nice. All right. All right, we are moving along here. That's our new big bass leader with 513. Boat number 31. This is Andy Walls, Brandon Sizek. How'd you guys do out there?
You know, we had an okay day. Just lost a couple. Probably could have had a lot better bag. So
Okay, 17.89. There you go. All right, and anglers, once you've weighed in, if you could make sure to move your boats off the beach for us so that we've got plenty of room for the other teams coming in. As I said earlier, we have about 95 teams competing today. This is boat number 38, Rob Robison and Rustin Robison. So father-son team here?
Yep.
And how'd it go?
I caught a lot of fish, just no big ones.
Yeah, that's seems to be the theme for the day. But it was a nice day to be out there. Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. And they weighed in at 18.66. There you go, guys. Boat number 35, Lucas Neal and Grant Weedman. Come on over, Grant. Practice to tournament day. Any differences?
Practice was definitely better. Tougher bite today for us and the stuff we were working on.
So it looks like you, okay, great. Looks like we're at 14.17 for your total weight. They're going to weigh a big one here. 513. 513 is our big one right now. All right. Here we go. 513 is our big fish right now. This one's coming in 485. 485, guys. Thanks for fishing with us today here at Classic. Appreciate it. Cool. Thanks, guys. All right, coming up next is boat number 34. We've got Seng Bang and Mang Tao. All right, awesome. How was it for you today?
It was tough. After the first hour, my trolling motor died.
That doesn't help. That adds a challenge you don't want to deal with.
Nope, we'll just drift fishing all day.
All right. So, do you have a sock? You have a drift sock, walleye fishing out there just with that? Nice. Cool. Well, thanks for fishing with us today. We appreciate it. And you guys weighed in here at 14.45. Thank you. 14.45. You thought you had 12, didn't you? Yeah, exactly. All right, boat number 46. Boat number 46. All right, boat number 46. We got Kevin Liemerman and Trevor Stevenson. And how did it go, guys?
Rough day. We had a lot of fish marked in practice, and I think the monsoon last night kind of swept them off the beds a little bit. But we were able to snag a couple. We had a fun day. Anyway.
It looks like you got a mixed bag here with brown and green, huh? All right. Gonna get a big fish weighed here. 513, I believe, is where we're sitting for the big fish right now. This one's coming in at 456. All right, we'll grab your weigh slip here. You guys weighed in total of 13.76. Thanks for fishing with us today. This is the 2024 Minnetonka Classic Bass Tournament sponsored by the Minnesota Bass Nation. We are here at Surfside Park in Mound, Minnesota on the edge of Lake Minnetonka. About 95 teams competed today, so we are getting the weigh-in moving here, continuing to have teams come in. This is boat number 41, Dane Dornbush and Sam Blunt. 23.37, that one right there. There's your new leaders, folks. Boat 41, Dane and Sam. What was the key for you today?
You know, we had a good practice, and it kind of stayed true for us. We ran to our first spot, and someone was there, so we turned left, and that's when it started.
Nice. So you pretty much today there wasn't much of a lull.
No, by 8 we had 20 pounds, and by 11, I don't think we upgraded again.
That's great. So 23 pounds takes on the lead right now, guys. So have you guys fished this tournament before?
What's that? Yeah, yep. This is our third year, I believe.
Great. So if you can hold up a couple of those beauties right now, that'd be great. Here you go. There's a nice one. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You guys can get pictures down there. Appreciate it. Yeah, those are some good fish. So that is your new leader, 23.37 waist slip here for you. So that's your new leader, boat 41, Dane Dornbush and Sam Lundell. Way to go, guys. All right. This is boat number 30 coming to the scale, Kyle Ebling and Danny Blazy. And so how was it for you out there today?
It was okay. I mean, it didn't go as planned. Quite a few muskies chased our fish off beds. So, yeah.
That's the challenge out here on this lake, isn't it? Yeah, you got a lot of different species to deal with. And looks like they're going to weigh a big one here. They're figuring out which one that is. All right. So thanks, everybody, for coming out, too. Appreciate the support. Family and friends coming out here. That's always a big deal. The anglers put in a lot of time, money, and effort to fish these tournaments. So we also want to thank our sponsors again, because they are really part of what makes this happen. And that's Talon, Hummingbird, Minn Kota, MG Lures, Garmin, Skeeter, Yamaha, Rapala, and VMC. Without our sponsors, we don't have tournaments. So we really appreciate that. Thanks for fishing with us today, guys. There's your waist slip. There you go. Boat number? Boat number 60. Bill Little, Zeke Zielinski. How'd it go out there today?
Bottom line is Bill Little caught them all.
Okay, well, that's the important person to have in the boat then, right? Exactly. You want to have somebody catch them. 1580 for your fish there today. Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. All right, so if you can move boats off the beach when you have time after you've weighed your fish, released your fish, then you can move your boat so we can get the rest of the teams in here. We've got a lot of teams now lined up coming in down to the last stretch here. I think we're getting close. Boat number 63. Boat 63, Tawny Chang and Bong Vang. And so, fished the Classic here before?
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, but first time we're here.
Okay, awesome. Great. So, you guys going to weigh a big one here? All right. Did practice to tournament day pretty much stay consistent?
No.
So you had to switch it up?
I had to pretty much junk fish the whole day.
That'll happen, huh? Being willing to switch up can be a key for tournament fishing, that's for sure. All right, we're going to weigh a big one here.
Mercy.
571. I believe that's our new big bass leader right there. 571. Hold that one up. Total weight is 1750. Wow, that's a nice fish. Very nice. That junk fish worked out for you then. Good for you. That was 571.
Why not?
All right, we're going to update you here real quick. Sitting in third place at 18.74 is boat 32. That's Adam Bartasek and Adam Griffith. Boat number 2, Matt Cunningham and Matthias Cunningham with 19.27. And your leader right now with 23.77 is boat number 41, Dane Dornbush and Sam Blundell. And boat 63, which is Tani Cheng and Vong Vang, they have the big bass going right now with a 5.71. 54 here at the scales right now. Paul Sherman, Matt Sherman. Did you guys find it easy, hard, both?
Caught a lot of fish. Practice was decent. Couldn't get a big bite. Had a couple good ones, but nothing big.
All right, sounds good. Looks like you are with 1871. 1871. Thanks for fishing with us. Thanks for fishing with us today, guys. Boat number 85. No problem. Boat 85, Ethan Criswell and Willie Meyer. So how'd it go out there?
We caught 6. I mean,
so that's a limit.
Yeah, we got the limit. We called a couple times today. None of the big ones, though.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, thanks for fishing with us today, guys. We appreciate your weight here. 15.44. 15.44. Thank you. Boat 68. This is Dan Welsh, Tad Johnson. But it looks, is that about what you thought you had coming in?
We thought about 18, but yeah, they're a little bigger than we thought. We had 4 smallmouth.
Great. So you have a little mixed bag there. That's nice. You're all right. So they are at 19.90. 19.90. So that bumps you guys up into second place right now. So yeah, 23.77 is in first place, but that bumps you guys into second place. Thank you for fishing with us today. Boat number 59 here at the scales. 5.7. Todd and Dusty. So, guys, how'd it go out there today?
It was tough, really tough. We didn't catch a lot of fish at all. We caught a few beds right away in the morning and then just grinded out on some weed flat fish and got what we got.
All right. Well, thanks for fishing with us today. You guys are at 18.83. That probably puts you close to third place. Yeah, that's got to be close to third place right there. So, right now.
Wow.
This is boat number 75. Derek Milstead and Carl Laney. Come on over, guys. So have you fished the Minnetonka Classic before?
Yes.
And this year, how'd it go?
A lot of fish, not a lot of size. Yeah.
That's what we're hearing. That's what we're hearing. You guys came in here at 13.63. 13.63. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you fishing the Minnetonka Classic. Boat number 55 now at the scales. 15.58 is your weight. This is Mark and Carson Holm. And fun day out there?
Awesome days. Always a good day when you get to fish with your son and have a good time on the water. So we had a great time.
Absolutely. There's a lot more to it than just the competition. So that's great. All right. Well, thanks for fishing with us out here today. We appreciate it. Boat number 69. I know one of these guys, Corey Brandt and Jake Drunkenbaugh. So, Corey, what was it like? This is your lake.
Yeah, it was a fun day. We caught a lot of bass. We never got a big bite though, so that's what kind of killed us. A bunch of 3-pounders.
19.48. That looks like you guys are pushed up into the top 3 here. Probably second, maybe, is what it's looking like. Second or third. So good job. Thanks for fishing the Classic today. All right, so we're continuing to weigh in. There were about 95 teams here competing today. 6 fish limit for the teams, and they're coming in now weighing in. Our next boat, boat 74, and that is 1839. That's a nice bag of fish. How'd it go? Did you get a chance to practice much?
Well, we practiced and tried to find some smallies, but we couldn't find them. So we just went after some largies and, we just grinded it out and kind of just brought to the scales whatever we brought but it was tough today.
Yeah. All right. Well, that happens, right? I mean, but you're decent, 1839 compared to some of the other bags. So good job, guys. Thanks for you too. Thank you. This is boat number 53 at the scales right now. This is Mike Brill, Andy Peterson. So how'd it go for you?
It was tough for us today, but we covered a lot of water and had some fun. So
all right, well, then that's a bonus. 15.24 is your weight there. 15.24. Thanks for fishing with us today. 56. This is boat number 56 coming up to the weigh in. Jack Brunsberg and Jack Swigert. How'd it go, guys?
It was fun. We caught a lot of fish, but just no big ones.
Okay, yeah, kind of a theme, I think, today. There's a lot of fish out there, but not the ones you really wanted to weigh in. All right, so you guys came in here, and you got 17.02. Thanks for fishing with us. All right, so we still got a few more teams here to weigh in. Again, this is the 2024 Minnetonka Classic, sponsored by the Minnesota Bass Nation. We are excited to be here today. And we're at Surfside Park in Mound, Minnesota, the edge of beautiful Lake Minnetonka, which is where the tournament took place today. About 95 teams coming in. This is boat number 62 at the scale. Jackson and Micah. So how'd it go?
Everything we sort of practiced didn't really work out, so just change it up, and we had a good time. Just couldn't get any big ones. So
all right, well, you got 18.11. That's what you got here. Here you go. Thanks for fishing with us today. Okay, can I get an update real quick?
Can you guys take that's heavier than we thought.
All right, so we got a little update here on your top three teams right now. Sitting in third place is boat number 69. That's Corey Brandt and Jake Drunkenbaugh with 19.48 for their total weight. Sitting in second place is boat 68, and that is Dan Welsh and Tad Johnson, and they are at 19.95. And sitting in first place right now, boat number 4, Sam Williams and John Connor. Or I'm sorry, no, boat 41. I apologize. Boat 41, that's Dane Dornbush and Sam Blundell, and they are sitting in the top spot at 23.3. Our big bass is still boat number 63. That is 571. So we are continuing here. That's the update on our weights and our top three and our big bass. So we're rolling along here. Our next team, boat number 50, boat number 66, Owen and Mitchell. So guys, what do you think today?
A lot of smaller ones, no real good bites today.
Did you get to call up at all?
We called up a decent amount, but nothing big.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for fishing with us today. You guys are, here's your slip at 1588. 1588. Boat 64 coming to the scales. Jesse Wentland and Kirk Harrington. So how'd it go?
caught a lot, just no big bites. It's like everybody else.
Yeah, I was going to say that is the theme of the day, right? Weather changed a little bit on you.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good day. It's always fun.
It's nice to be out fishing. Huh? 1450. 1450 is your combined weight there. Coming up to
What's he giving you a hard time? Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, so we got boat 83 here. This is Chuck Hengel and Tom Maines. Oh, okay, John. All right. Okay, so we're gonna weigh a big fish. So how'd it go out there?
It was a pretty good day. Had to cover a lot of water to catch fish, but had to hide out of the way once all the boat traffic started.
Yeah, that is, this lake is known for that for sure. All right, so they're gonna weigh a big fish here. Our big fish right now is 571. 506. All right, guys. Thanks for fishing with us today. I'll grab your slip here. 80. All right. This is boat number 80, Jim Severson, Dean Capra. Rumor has it that Dean Capra has fished this lake a couple times before. How you doing, Dean?
Real good, man. How you doing?
Good, good. So how'd it go for you out there today? 1861. I'm sorry. 1561. Yeah, I know. We can't believe a word I say. All right. Well, Dean, good to see you. Thanks for fishing with us today. Boat number 70 coming up here. Dan Hendley, John Morales. Come on over, guys. How'd it go out there for you today?
We rode the struggle bus.
I think a lot of people were on that bus with you.
I think they were. We saw them in the review.
Yeah. 1349. Thanks for fishing with us today, guys. There you go. Yeah, out right up this way. Go right up this way. Thanks, guys. 82, boat number 82. Jay Carlson, Lonnie Murphy. Practice to tournament day. How was it?
Actually, I didn't practice for this one, but yeah, it was a little tougher than we were expecting today.
Okay. 1450. 1450. All right. Thanks, guys. We're coming up here to the last few teams weighing in. Boat 71 coming up to the tanks. All right, guys, come on over. Well, what'd you think?
It was fun.
Well, fun's good.
We've had a lot of babies.
All right. You landed in here. Is this first time fishing the Minnetonka Classic? First time. Yeah, fun. It was fun. Good. Well, hopefully we'll see you back. We're gonna come back. 1147. There's only room for food. That's right. Yeah, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks again, everybody. All the spectators out here, we appreciate you showing up, supporting the anglers. Got about 95 teams here today, 6 fish limit. This is the 2024 Minnetonka Classic, sponsored by the Minnesota Bass Nation. We've got our next boat coming up here. Boat number 76. This is it Koi, Ku, and Yankong. All right, awesome. Thanks, guys. 1764. Do you find it tough out there today?
Yeah, I lost a few good ones on our docks. Broke the line, didn't retie after catching a northern, so that's all on me.
Yeah, that's a battle, isn't it? I got your 1784. 1784. Come on up this way. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for fishing with us today. We are here at Surfside Park, Mound, Minnesota, on the edge of Lake Minnetonka. This is boat number 93 coming to the scale. We've got Mike and Mark Schroeder. How'd it go for you guys?
Terrible.
Okay, terrible. There you go. You were able to sum it up. Yeah, 14-8. All right. We are still seeing teams come up here. Like I said, there's about 95 teams competing today here in the 2024 Minnetonka Classic. Boat number 67 coming up to the scale. Kevin Knutson and Jim Knutson. How was it for you out there?
It started out pretty good. I don't know. Wish we could have kept it going the way we had going the first couple hours.
Died off for you there, did it? All right. Well, you're at 12.69. There you go, guys. Appreciate it. Just to update you real quick. So, right now in third place is boat 32, 18, a little over, let's see, it looks like 18.94. And then second place, 19.27. Let's see, that's boat 69 is 19.48. Boat 68, 19.95. Boat number 4, 23.37. Boat number 86 here at the scale. 17.06. All right, how'd it go for you guys out there?
It was pretty tough. We kind of made a little bit of the day late, caught a couple better ones, but it was a tough day for us.
All right, well, thanks for fishing with us. All right, our big bass so far is a 5.71. That was from boat number 63. Boat number 81 coming to the scale. Tracy and Travis, come on over, guys. How'd you find it out there? Rough. I've heard that a lot today. Yeah, a little challenging.
Yeah, it was. No, I mean, the fishing wasn't bad, but the water's rough.
Yeah, that'll happen quick. All right, thanks for fishing with us today, guys. 15.84. 15.84 is your weight there. Thanks, guys. We got boat 96 coming here to the scale. Cody and Max, did you get a chance to practice much for this tournament?
No practice at all. Cody fished the Denny's on Tuesday. They did pretty good. We thought we had better.
Had kind of a pattern going, maybe, or at least a vague idea. So you guys got 17.01. All right. Thanks for fishing with us today. Appreciate it. Yeah, good. Thank you. All right. We're coming down here. Next team up. Boat number 84 coming to the scale here. This is Parker and Brandon. Well, guys, have you fished the Classic here before?
Yeah, I fished it about 4 times or so. It's been a good time.
Today, challenging?
Yeah, I apparently had 6 fish. I thought it was 5 fish, and we only got 5 in there. So
okay, all right, well, one of them snuck out of there through a. There you go. Here's your weigh slip. 15.38. Thanks for fishing with us today. This is boat number 95, Dan and Brady. And how'd it go for you did you get to practice?
Yeah, it went okay. I mean,
14.39? 13.39. I keep adding a pound to everybody's weight. So, well, thanks for fishing with us today. All right, this is boat 94. Coming up to the scale, Andy Dunlap, Spencer Lair. Come on up. Well, how was it for you out there today?
Not a lot of fish, just out the right ones.
Yeah, that seems to be a theme I've heard a lot from the teams. 11.09. All right, thanks for right over here. 11.09. Thanks a lot, guys. You can come right up. Thank you. Boat number 97 coming to the scales now. Dirk and Brian, come on over. Well, did you get a chance to practice for this tournament?
Nope. Last night.
Yeah.
So you not a moment too soon.
I did the Denny's, so that was kind of the practice.
Did anything translate from that evening to today?
Not really. Yeah. Everything we thought we had to improvise.
Yep.
So,
well, that does happen for sure. I've got your weigh slip here. You guys are at 15.58. Thank you. Thanks for fishing with us today. All right, we're continuing to roll here at the 2024 Minnetonka Classic, Surfside Park in Mound, Minnesota. This is boat number 91 coming to the scales, Jason and Parker. And come on over. How was it for you out there today?
It was tough. Yeah. We caught a few, but not very many.
Yeah.
Not very many size.
Well, that's a running theme. 1222 for you. Thank you for fishing with us today. Boat number 79 coming up to the scale. Grant and Adam, come on over. Have you fished the Classic before?
Yeah, I fished it last year.
And this year, how did it work for you?
Not very well. We struggled there today, so I don't know. A lot of fish is not the quality. So,
all right. 1660 for you. Thank you. All right, we are rolling along here. Looks like we kind of slowed down a little bit. Again, I want to give a shout out, especially to all the workers here today. It takes a lot of people to put a tournament like this on. Yes, thank you. All the workers from the Minnesota Bass Nation. I just have to hold a microphone and talk. They actually had to do work today. I just stood around, right? Exactly. They'll all tell you. So in the shade too. I think I was in the shade most of the time. So thank you for all the workers, for the Minnesota Bass Nation for taking on the responsibility of putting this tournament on here. It's a great tournament. Again, this is a team tournament if you're unfamiliar with that. So they have a 6-fish limit for each angling team. We're pretty close, I think, here to having seen most of the teams come in. We're going to look here again. I'm going to get you an update on where we are with our top 3. As well as our big bass, and we'll be right here with you to give you that information. All right, just to update everybody on where we are with the top 3 and the big bass. Sitting in third place at 19.48 is boat number 69. That's Corey Brandt and Jake Drunkenbaugh. And they are at 19.48 in third place. Sitting in second place at 19.90, that is boat 68, Dan Welsh and Tad Johnson. And sitting in first place with 23.37 is boat 41. That's Dane Dornbush and Sam Blundell. Our big bass is boat number 63. That's Tani Cheng and Vong Cheng, and they had a 5.71 for the big bass. So that's where things are right now. We're going back over all the results here, making sure that everybody that was supposed to weigh in has weighed in. Again, we want to thank our sponsors. The title sponsor, Minnesota Bass Nation. If you are unfamiliar with the Minnesota Bass Nation, I encourage you to Google the Minnesota Bass Nation. Head over to their website, minbassnation.org. You can find out all the information about the Minnesota Bass Nation, and you can see there are clubs to join. If you're interested in tournament fishing, we have a state tournament of champions every year that we have people qualify for. We have a team trail. We have this Minnetonka Classic. I mean, there's a lot going on in the state of Minnesota and the world of tournament bass fishing. We also want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Talon, Humminbird, MG Lures, Minn Kota, Garmin, Skeeter, Rapala, Yamaha, and VMC. They help us out. We are here in Mound, Minnesota at Surfside Park for the 2024 Minnetonka Classic. Boat number 77 coming up here to the scale. Noah and Philip. How was it out there, guys?
It was tough. Pattern fell apart.
All right. Well, and again, that's tournament fishing sometimes. You think you got it going in, and then it just does not pan out on the day. We're getting the weight here in just a second. 11-9. 11-9. Weight slip, you can go right out this way. Here's your weight slip. You go out right out this way, right? Okay. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, we're double checking to make sure we got all the teams weighed in that we're supposed to weigh in. We're looking at the final results here. We will be, of course, awarding prizes, recognition for the winners, for second place, third place, and also for big bass. So we're just hanging on here as we kind of finalize the results, make sure that everything's there, we got the right numbers. Thank you. I will. Also, anglers, if you've got any used plastics that you want to get rid of, we have the recycling program here through the Minnesota Bass Nation. There's a blue bucket up here. You can drop them right in this blue bucket. We get them recycled, melted down, put back into new baits. So if you've got soft plastics you want to discard, you can bring them right up here and drop them in the blue bucket. All right, so we're going to call this now last call for weigh-in. If you are a team that has not weighed in, please make it over to the tanks. Sport, if you're around, we need you at the bump tank. Boat 90 coming in here. Again, last call for those weighing in. If you have not weighed in and you plan to weigh in, please make your way over to the tanks. Boat number 90, Kevin and Sean. They are getting their fish looked at right now. They will be coming up here to weigh in. Should be one of our last teams weighing in here. We're pretty close, I think. And then we'll be announcing the winners, second place, third place prize winners, as well as big bass. Thanks again for coming out, all the spectators. Let's give another round of applause for our workers today. Again, I mentioned them earlier, but seriously, a lot of people it takes to put this tournament on. So we really appreciate all their time and effort. All right, come on up, guys. What was it like out there for you today?
Tough day. But we had a good time. He doesn't get out much. We had fun. Got a lot of fish.
Good. Did patterns hold up that you thought would, or did you have to switch some things up?
Oh, it got grimy, but I'm going to defer to my ambassador here. He's going to tell you what's going on.
What's going on? Other than ice cream.
I don't know.
That's really, you don't need to know. It's ice cream. That's the most important thing ever. Yes.
Smart.
Oh, wow. Dad, you need to let him know. I would imagine it is. 13.38 was your weight. Thanks for fishing with us today, guys. All right. So last call. Any teams that have not weighed in, you need to make your way right now to the tanks so that we can get you weighed in, because we're just about ready to call it here. All right, it looks like we are winding down here. Got about 1 minute left, and then we are going to go to the awards and announce our winners.
Right over here. Right there.
Calculate the results. All right, so they're just finalizing calculating the results. All the teams that have weighed in, their numbers are being looked at again here, making sure we've got them correct, getting checks printed out. We will be bringing up the third place, second place, and first place teams, as well as the team who has won Big Bass for this tournament. Again, the 2024 Minnetonka Classic on Lake Minnetonka. We are here in Mound, Minnesota at Surfside Park. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank all the anglers for participating today and putting in the time and effort and money that it takes to get on a tournament like this. Thanks to the Minnesota Bass Nation for being the title sponsor for this tournament again this year. We hope that you all enjoy the rest of your weekend as we get ready here to announce our winners, bring them up, and hand out some checks and prizes. the top 3 teams as well as the Big Bass team. So we're going to start with third place, boat 69, Corey Brandt. You want to go 18 down? Okay, all right, never mind. Hold on. All right, so 18th place, Max Bird, Tyler Libel, boat number 1. Come on up. You can grab your check. Their weight was 17.84. In 17th place, Brian Linder, Andrew Iverson with 17.86. That is boat number 40. Boat number 9 in 16th place, Glenn Walker and Chad Eddings with 17.86. In 15th place, boat number 31, Andy Walls and Brandon Sizik. In 14th place, Jackson Sokalski and Micah Anderson. They are boat number 62. Yeah, I'm sure I didn't pronounce it correctly. They know who they are. John Bird and Steve Lee in 13th place, boat number 12. Nia Yang and Jason Vu in 12th place, boat number 74. The dollar amount in 12th place was $800. Just to let you know, 18th place, 17th place, and 16th place, all $450. 15th place, $500. 14th place, $650. 13th place, $750. And 12th place, which I just announced, was $800. We are now moving on to 11th place, $850 to boat number 38, Rod Robinson and Rustin Robinson. That's boat 38 in 11th place, $850. 10th place, $950. Boat number 28 with 18.68 for their weight was Dave Larson and Will Papa. Coming in at 9th place, boat 54 with a combined weight of 18.71, Paul Sherman and Matt Sherman. $1,000 check they're cashing today. In 8th place, Todd Dodge and Dusty Mann, $1,100 for their combined weight of 18.83. That was boat 59 in 8th place. In 7th place, boat number 23 with a combined weight. Sorry.
Yeah, you can get it. Yep. And Maddie. I know.
All right. In 7th place,
Thank you.
$1,500. Boat number 23 with a combined weight of 18.86. That is Connor Graham and Chad Smith. Boat number 32 finishes in 6th place, cashing a check of $1,800 with a combined weight of 18.94. Adam Bartasek and Adam Griffith. In 5th place, John Hengel and Tom Maines, boat 83 with a combined weight of 19.17. $2,000 for their check today. In 4th place, Matt Cunningham and Matthias Cunningham, boat number 2, $2,500 for their combined weight of 19.27. So let's hear it all for our 4th through 18th teams today who cashed checks. Congratulations. Thanks for fishing with us. Now we're ready to start with the 3rd place finishing team. This was boat number 69. They had a combined weight of 19.48. They are walking away today with 3rd place and a check for $3,200. Let's hear it for Corey Brandt and Jake Drunkenbaugh. Third place. All right. Now, 2nd place. This team, Dan Welsh and Tad Johnson, going to take home a check for $4,000 with their combined weight of 19.90. 19.90, and they are also going to walk away with a Bamboo Bear swag pack as well for second place. So $4,000 check. That was 19.90. Dan Welsh, Tad Johnson. Let's hear it for them. Second place. Before we get to first place winner, the champion today at the Minnetonka Classic, we're going to announce our big bass winner with a 571 big bass today. They will be taking home a check of $950 along with a big pack of MG Lures, one of our sponsors. So a great swag pack there from MG Lures. That was boat number 63, Tani Chang and Vong Vang. Come on up, 571 big bass. I don't know if they stuck around or not. All right, well, here we are. Again, thanks to all the anglers that participated today. There could only be one champion, and that championship team is boat number 41 with a combined weight for 6 fish of 23.37 pounds. That is Dane Dornbush and Sam Blundell. They are walking away with a $10,000 check today, along with a Bamboo Bear swag pack. Let's hear it for your winning team this year, boat number 41, Dane Dornbush and Sam Blundell. Thanks, everybody, again, for coming out, supporting tournament bass fishing here in Minnesota. Thanks to the city of Mound, as we are here at Surfside Park. Another great experience out on Lake Minnetonka, challenging as always. Let's hear it for the Minnesota Bass Nation, the title sponsor. And we want to just one last time, I want to mention all the rest of our sponsors here because they, again, make these tournaments possible. That's Talon, Humminbird, MG Lures, Minn Kota, Garmin, Skeeter, Rapala, Yamaha, and VMC. Thanks again for coming out. We will see you next year.
Holy smokes! If you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of BASS, the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. You know, I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. Here I am now, fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour.
Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites.
Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.
Bass Nation, let me hear ya.